I don't know much about Kenya, but I do know that she's an entrepreneur. She owns a lot of businesses, and from what I read, her businesses are very successful. But her and Gary have been together for 18 years, I think, and so, since they were teenagers. So now it's been reported recently, about a week and a half ago, that Kenya is filing for divorce because Gary cheated.
So baby, when you ready, hit my line. Tell me what you wanna do. I know you still feeling new.
Have you guys heard about Gary Owens cheating on his black queen? Say it ain't so, Gary. So I got a request to report on this story, and I'm so sad to report this news. If you don't know who Gary Owens is, Gary is a white comedian. He has a mixed crowd, or a mixed fan base, but he mostly caters to the black audience, black community, making black people laugh. Because Gary has a little bit of swag, not a lot, but he has a little bit of swag. He's invited to the cookout, okay? But I wanted to do a little bit of research into why Gary gravitated so much to the black community. He's kind of built his stardom around doing black jokes, black community. So just wanted to do a little bit of research into why. So I found this interview that Gary did on 97.9 The Box, and he revealed that he doesn't have a good relationship with his family, and he claims he's a better person without them. He talks about how he came from a very poor white family, very low income in Ohio. And guys, I feel like the fact that Gary came from this type of background, I feel like he ended up connecting with the black community just like him, black people just like him in that same situation. Because, white guys who grow up in like lower income areas, they tend to become friends with black people, and, black people tend to welcome them as well because they share that commonality. And I just talked to this white guy, he's from Europe. He was telling me that same exact thing, and I'm gonna have him on my show sometime in the future. But yeah, it's a thing. But actually, you guys, Gary connected with the black community after discovering that he liked black girls. So in 1998, he ended up having an offer to host a BET event. And the fact that he's a white guy that liked black girls, that became a part of his act. Which also brings me to the topic, of course, of his highly publicized interracial relationship with Kenya Duke. Now, I don't know much about Kenya, but I do know that she's an entrepreneur. She owns a lot of businesses, and from what I read, her businesses are very successful. But her and Gary have been together for 18 years, I think, and so, since they were teenagers. So now it's been reported recently, about a week and a half ago, that Kenya is filing for divorce because Gary cheated. And so Kenya ended up confirming the divorce rumors by posting this. So that is what Kenya posted, which had everybody confused and was like, it's kind of a weird post. Because she alludes to Gary cheating on her with some woman named Dallas, Texas, who Claudia Jordan is connected with. She also mentions veggie burgers, I guess, calling out Gary for liking veggie burgers and filtered water. It was just a weird post. And she also hashtag white women are not involved, I guess, just, basically saying that Gary did not cheat with a white woman, I guess. I guess the woman he cheated with was black. So anyway, the post was just really interesting and kind of weird. But Claudia Jordan, after she learned about this post from Kenya, here's what she had to say.
I want to hop on here and go live with a few people and talk. I'm going to say this. I don't know why, for some people, it's so easy for y'all to believe just anything when it comes to me. But that's really, I try my best to provide the truth. And then it's on you to kind of use common sense. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just not known to be a liar. So, let me see. Let me put my glasses on so I can read a few comments. Okay. Let me. Saw you on Chop last week. Okay, cool. Lorraine, happy birthday. Hi. Okay, let me see. Hit him with the facts. My girl, Michelle says, I have on my boxing gloves. I'm the ghetto cousin tonight. If you want some smoke, I got you. Damon Williams comedy. What's up, Damon? Hey. He says, hey, sis. Someone said it took me 2 times to read it, but she's saying that your friend is messing with Gary, not you. Okay, so y'all are here because y'all want to know about the whole story with Kenya, Gary's wife, making that weird post and throwing my name into it, which was extremely messy. I understand divorce is always difficult, but you don't have to like drag other people in. Let me bring someone in real quick. I see the Jasmine brand. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this together. It's Gary Owen with no S, but listen, I've been friends with him for about 20 years. And the fact that I'm being dragged into this is stupid, and it's just not true. And I have reached out to friends of Kenya so we can talk woman to woman and not play this out in front of everybody. But I also feel like I want to, I always want to keep it 100 with my peoples and tell the facts, okay? An announcement went out that they were getting a divorce. And then all of a sudden I'm on a plane and all my alerts are going off that my name is involved. First I was getting accused of being a mistress, which y'all love doing that to me. I've never been a mistress in my life. But that's a narrative that's easy to put on someone like me. So let me just say for the 100,000th time, no, nor do I approve of that. I guess the story is that I somehow, that he cheated and the woman is my friend. First of all, in my 20 years of knowing him, not one of my friends have ever told me or have ever implied that they have messed with this man. Never. And just so you know, I've been around girls before that may have done some shicey stuff, and I speak on it. I don't approve of it. I'm not cool with it. Now, y'all want to make me into this monster? That's on y'all. But I'm a one-man woman, and I don't condone that. I don't. When Kenya needed a hairdresser, I hooked up with my girl Tosh. We was always cool when I would see her out. I love their show. I love them together. And I have nothing to do with whatever the reason is for their divorce. Now, you should probably talk to them about the reason for their divorce. And also know, as adults, sometimes people break up, y'all. And it's not as scandalous as you want it to be. Sometimes people just break up and, everyone was just so quick to just pile on Gary. Why don't you just, let it play out? Or just let it not play out. It's none of our business. It's none of our business. But all I came out here to tell y'all is that I have absolutely nothing to do with it. I do not have a friend in Dallas or anywhere else that is this man's mistress. I don't know of any woman that's his mistress. I do not know what the hell y'all talking about. Kenya, Tosh has given you my number. You can call me and we can talk about it. And I'm really aggravated with you that you chose to go messy on a blog when you could have reached out to me. I know me and you are not as tight. I've known your husband for a long time, and that's my boy. That's my buddy. We've presented at award shows together. He's in the comedy world. I used to work in the Foxhole, and we're just cool like that. That's my boy. He's like everyone's buddy, and I don't know the details of y'all's divorce, but I know it has nothing to do with me, and has nothing to do with any of my girls. All my girls on here are in relationships or married. That's kind of what I always kind of revel in out here. Like, I'm in a relationship 2.5 years. We're together. We live together. All my girls are married, and you see us with the group trips all the time and the group outings. That's just the way it is out here. I don't have any single thotty friends out here that just tossing it up for married men. I don't. And if there ever was a case of it, ain't no one told me shit because I would have a little talking to. Because I like them as a couple. And I want couples to be together. So, on that note, I know y'all came here for some mess and some tea, but that's all I'm going to say about that.
So Claudia claims that she had nothing to do with Gary's cheating scandal and that she wants no parts of the drama. In a later post, Kenya ended up posting this to let us know how she's getting through the divorce. And so you guys, it's really sad to see them going through this. You guys know that I promote interracial dating, but I also, let you guys know that just because you get with someone of a different race, whether they be white, Latina, Latino, Asian, Middle Eastern, what have you, just because you get with someone of a different race does not mean that your relationship is just going to work out and that your relationship is going to be bliss. I say that all the time. Secondly, you guys, Kenya and Gary, they've been together for so long. They've been together since they were teenagers. Now they're in their 40s, and you know what? Getting together that early in life, you don't experience things that you should, you know what I mean? I'm sure Gary probably had thoughts many of times of being with someone else, curious about being with somebody else. I'm sure Kenya has as well. So, it's kind of tricky getting together when you're that young, moving into your 30s and 40s, and, your life is changing, you're changing as a person, you're figuring out who you are and what you want. So, it's really tricky when you get married that young. The other part to this, you guys, is people were saying that this might mess up Gary's image with the Black community, but from what I can tell, he still has a lot of Black people supporting him. Take a look at this. But tell me what you guys think. Are you a Gary Owen fan? Do you think that this is gonna mess his image up with the Black community? Do you believe Claudia Jordan? Do you think that she was telling the truth? That she didn't have anything to do with Gary's cheating? That she doesn't know the woman in Dallas, Texas? Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hi guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm creating for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.